Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming in for the collective today, please. What do we need to know? And this is the 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful way to start the reading. But let's see what else is coming in for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And the 3 of Wands. We are going to grab one more card and see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And faith. Well, this is the Hierophant, actually. Wow. This is a beautiful way to start the reading, guys, especially with that 10 of Cups, because that is all about your person wanting it all with you. Actually, the 10 of Cups, it is a card of partnership. It is a card of hearth and home. It is a card that tells us your person wants this life with you, where you have this beautiful fireplace with these great goblets on it that you could smash in the fireplace if you wanted. That was a joke, guys, but yet. And this cat and this dog and just happiness all around, because that is what the 10 of Cups is about. It is about happiness. It is about tranquility. It is about joy and abundance. And that is what this person wants with you. The 10 of Cups is about all of the love that this person feels for you as well. Cups are ruled by the element of water, which is about love and romance and feelings and emotions and all of those things that talk about love, actually. And with the 10 of Cups, it tells us this is your person's desire. It's their hope and dream for the future, to plan for a life with you, especially with the Hierophant being here as well, because the Hierophant is all about traditional relationships, and traditional relationships are about the two of you being together, whether it's about moving in together or getting engaged and then getting married and then moving in together. Whatever order you guys choose to do it in, of course, is up to you, but the Hierophant is about tradition and having a one-on-one partnership that goes to this place of union with each other. But the Hierophant is also a card of faith, and it's about having faith. And you know, guys, these connections are a test of faith, right? In the beginning, everything is just so magical and wonderful, and you feel like you are living in this dream or even living in this fairy tale, and that is what you experience all the time as you are thriving and living on this love and this desire that you have for each other. And things do move very quickly in the beginning, they always do. And then there is this point where one of the people in a divine counterpart connection will shut down, they'll run away, they'll create a crisis, they'll create a conflict, something will just happen. And then that's what creates the disconnect in the 3D space. And it becomes a test of your faith. It becomes a test of their faith as well, actually, because they have to have faith in themselves as well to rise up and work through their issues, which is interesting because that's what the Hierophant is also about. Healing, gaining wisdom, gaining spiritual maturity and awareness, but also being able to perhaps get counsel, get advice, garner wisdom from others so that they can heal things that have been holding them back. But it's also a test of your faith in regard to what do you believe? Do you have faith that this person is getting their act together? Do you believe in the power of this connection? You've believed in it when you first met one another, when you were spending time together. Do you believe in yourself in regard to what you feel inside your inner voice, your inner knowing about this connection with your person? That is where the answer truly lies, right? Have faith that this person is going to be able to work it out, because when you have faith and belief in them, that helps them move along because you do share through the connection this very strong, intuitive pathway with each other. But the Hierophant is ultimately about commitment with your person. Now, the Three of Wands tells us your person's definitely missing you. There is a deep longing that comes with the Three of Wands. But I do like the Three of Wands so very much because it tells us that the wait is almost over. It tells us that they are on their way because we are at the place where it's time, actually, for them to start getting in this ship that is floating in the air and start coming to you. Because the Three of Wands is about the home stretch, telling us that things are almost to the place where your person is going to start showing up and surprising you in a big way, actually, especially when we consider the Ten of Cups and the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, but you don't have to be a Taurus or any of the other cards that I mentioned for this reading. It's a collective reading and it is for everyone. It's more important that we consider what Spirit is sharing in this message today. And that I feel is that this person is on their way back to you. This is them making progress on this return journey because they want this partnership. They want this life. They want this love, actually, with you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to share with the collective? Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Well, this is about decisions. It is decision time. It is time for this person to start making something happen with this Ace of Swords showing. Now, of course, the first thing that probably needs to happen for you guys is for communication to come. They need to decide to communicate. They need to decide what they're going to say. The Ace of Swords is about communication as well. Swords belong to the element of air, which is things that belong to the mind. So ideas, thoughts, decisions, talking, communication, having great math skills. That is actually part of it, but logic as well. That your person knows it's time to talk is the point, and that can be the very first surprise that comes towards you from this person, although I do feel there's going to be a series of surprises. That's what I'm hearing anyway, but with the Ace of Swords, it's about being able to see clearly. The Ace of Swords is about piercing through the clouds of nonsense, through all of their illusions and doubts and bad decisions and poor choices, so that they can make much better decisions, much more informed decisions, decisions that come from the place of the heart instead of a place of fear. Moving forward for the two of you, being able to see things like the eyes of the eagle, right? Because eagles see from way up high. They can find their dinner, no matter how hard they are flying. And this is about your person being able to see clearly, with clarity, with understanding, with wisdom as well that comes with the Hierophant. But let's see what else. What else is coming in for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Oh, the Six of Cups. Well, someone is full of memories of you. And they are reliving a lot of these memories that the two of you had together. That can be part of what is urging them and pushing them forward, actually, but it's definitely creating a longing within them to have you in the 3D world instead of just in the recesses of their mind and memories. But you are on their mind, actually. That would be the combination of the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. They think about you all the time. And as one thought comes in, whether it's something that just pops into their head or whether it's they're getting a sign or synchronicity from the universe, they're stopping and they're going to take a very wonderful and happy trip down memory lane and think about all of the great experiences that you had together. Wanting more of those experiences as well, which is why the Hierophant is center stage in the top row of cards for the reading today, because that Hierophant is wanting it all with you, as is the Ten of Cups. But your person thinks about so much. They look back to the time that you shared together, And this is where the Hierophant comes in as well as the Ace of Swords. Being able to cut through the crap, actually, being able to see where they allowed things that they were carrying around with them from the past before you, to negatively impact this relationship because they were fearful. They made bad decisions. They made choices based on fear. They had cloudy judgment. They want to be free and clear as they come back to you, which is what they have been working on, which is why the Hierophant is so important in gaining that wisdom and doing that work within, and perhaps doing some shadow work even. It is about them releasing things that have been holding them back. The clouds dissipating, the clouds going away, so that it can be much greater clarity for your person moving forward, much greater decision making, one that's going to be based on love instead of the ways that this person made decisions and choices in the past. But the Six of Cups is also about reconciliation and getting back together. Also confirming that this is a divine counterpart connection, because the Six of Cups is about the past, which includes the past lives that you've shared with this person, of course. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Strength. I do love the Strength card each and every time. And we have 3 magnificent cats on it this time. This looks like a lion, of course. That might be a cheetah. I think that could be a tiger, but strength. Well, your person doesn't want to be a weakling anymore. They don't want to be fearful. They don't want to be afraid. They want to be fearless. They want to be fierce. They want to be ferocious. They want to stand in their power as they come back to you. And that is how you will see them standing in their power. They are finding the courage and the confidence that they need to speak, that they need to reach out to you so that the two of you can start having conversations with each other. They see this strength in this connection. They know that there is a powerful love here, that it is an infinite love, that the two of you have traveled many lifetimes together. They're acknowledging that they felt so at home when the two of you first started talking because you felt so familiar to them. And that is how these connections work as well. Instead of just meeting each other for the first time, it can very much feel like you are coming home and you are talking to someone that you have literally known forever, because it is forever. This is forever love. This is endless love that is part of these connections that you have with this person. The souls know it, right? It's just that ego, our physical manifestations of reality, of our bodies and our minds, can get in the way of all of that because we are human, right? The souls know what's going on. Our humanness or our humanity may not. And that is what this person has been working through during the time you've been apart from each other, which is why the wisdom that they are gaining with this Hierophant being here is so very important. They want to be confident and brave. They want to be fearless. They want to be fierce as they come for you, because this person definitely wants this partnership with you. But let's see what else. And strength is ruled by Leo. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Two of Swords. Well, very much supporting the Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords is all about decision time. It is time for this person to figure out how they are going to approach you. But that is what they'll do, because the Two of Swords is also about two-way communication. Your person perhaps wore a blindfold for much of the time that you were spending time together. They didn't want to acknowledge what they were feeling. Perhaps they did for a period of time and then they backed away from expressing their feelings. They didn't want to truly see how deep and powerful this connection was, although they definitely see that with this Strength card being here. But that blindfold is coming off. The earplugs are coming out. This person is getting ready to burst on the scene and start revealing their truth to you, because the Ace of Swords is also about truth and integrity being revealed to you. But with the Two of Swords as well, it is about coming out of this place where things have been at a stalemate, where things have been stuck for you and this person. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Justice. Oh my goodness, the Justice card. Yes, indeed, that is all about this person acknowledging that it's not over between us. There's more to come. There's more to our story than where it currently stands, and that is what justice is about at the moment. But as well, you do have life lessons with this person. This is about the soul blueprint that you share together, that you will meet each other in each lifetime, that you will work through these issues that you each have individually so that you can get rid of the junk in the trunk and work through whatever's been holding each of you back, personally, spiritually, individually, so that when you come together, this partnership is forged in this like fire that is part of this fireplace and looks like on this Hierophant card as well, because this person knows that there is more. It's not over, and they are acknowledging that. Now, justice, interestingly enough, is also about, well, it's about equal give and take and reciprocity and your person knowing that they need to give back to you. But justice is also about a union of opposites, and we have that yin-yang symbol in the middle of this card here. And yin-yang is exactly what this is, this connection with your person. It is about duality. We live in a dualistic universe. You can't have white without black. You can't have happy without sad. You can't have good without bad. You can't have fear without love. And what is it going to be? Is it going to be fear or is it going to be love? The opposite of love is not hate, it's fear. And this person is addressing that fear because they want to be fearless, they want to be fierce, they want to be empowered and strong as they return to you. But this yin-yang symbol is union of divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us individually, but also in this connection with your person. Justice is ruled by Libra. But your person showing up with an apology, your person revealing the truth of everything to you, especially with the Ace of Swords being here as well. But your person will own the things that they have done wrong. They will acknowledge where they've hurt you, where they let you down, letting themselves down as well. They will acknowledge where they allowed their fears to override their love. Because this person wants to be fearless and they want to be full of this love. And that is how this connection for the two of you is going to be rebuilt. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups is all about party time. It is time for fun, festivities, celebration, some happiness, some joy. That is what your person wants to have with you. It's about dating. It's about spending time together, quality time as well. And obviously, the first couple of times that you talk to each other, it's not going to be about going to a movie or to a theater or to a play or to a concert or anything like that. That will come, though, because it is about dating. Those initial meetings, dates rather, that you have with this person will be where you can talk, where you can go somewhere that's quiet, where it's intimate, where you can talk quietly with each other and explain things to each other. Although I do feel this person is going to be doing a lot more of the talking than you, because I feel you're going to be intently listening to the words of truth that spill from their lips, as well as the words of love that are going to be coming at you as well. But this Three of Cups is also, like that Six, a card of getting back together. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? The Queen of Cups. Well, yes, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love. And the Queen of Cups is truly all about love because she is water of water. And I say she because it's the image on the card and queen, obviously. But the point with the Queen of Cups is there is this deep love here that is in this connection for the two of you. It is this deep love that has transcended many lifetimes. It is a love that knows no limits. It is a love that is powerful and unique for the two of you, as you are unique souls that are here on the planet, having your unique human experiences with each other. But the Queen of Cups tells us your person sees that you are just so loving, that you have so much compassion, that you have so much understanding, that you have so much unconditional love, that you understand them, that you get them, that you complete them in ways that they have never felt complete in their life. And it's time for this person to show up and express the love and the feelings and the emotions that they definitely have been holding inside for you for a very long time. The Queen of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But especially with this Justice card being here, your person is going to be returning all of this positive energy to you, all of this love, all of this affection, this nurturing support and kindness that you have always shown them, actually. But let's use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming in for this message today. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Let's see what we need to know. What is coming through for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? Ooh, the unexpected. This card comes with number 43. This says blue moon, and I don't feel there is a blue moon this year. For the remainder of this year, I think there is a blue moon next year. I don't think that is a timing, but I'm just saying that because this does say blue moon. Now, the unexpected, well, I feel that this is telling us to expect the unexpected, because I do feel there are surprises that are coming from your person, and they do want to surprise you in a big way. Asking you out on a date would be a big surprise, wouldn't it? Showing up at your front door would be a big surprise, wouldn't it? But the biggest surprise that's going to come is that this person is going to tell you that they want this future, this life, this partnership with you. And that is the combination of the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups. This person has been doing a lot of thinking and looking within during the time you've been away from each other, gaining a lot of wisdom. And in gaining that wisdom, they see things now that they couldn't see before or weren't willing to see before because they were wearing that blindfold and they didn't want to see the reality of this connection and why you were in each other's lives. But that blindfold is coming off. It's not tied on his face as you look at that Two of Swords there. He's got that little purple silk scarf right in that blue gloved hand and getting ready to rip that down because it's time for reality. It's time for realness between you and this person. It's time for truth, because the consequences for this person as they spend this time in contemplation and thought are not happy ones. See, I knew that picking up that card was going to get everything all cattywampus here on the table, but that is how I'm going to. It has to be straight, guys, or my brain goes a little bit woo. Not that I'm OCD or anything, but I do like it even so you guys can see what the cards are. Okay, so back to the unexpected. Yes, I do feel there are surprises coming from your person when you are not expecting it. And isn't that Murphy's Law? Isn't that how it always works out? When you are doing something else, like perhaps you've gone to a movie with friends, perhaps you're out to dinner with friends, perhaps you are just having a nice, relaxing time at home where you are going to pamper yourself with a hot bath and perhaps a glass of wine or some hot chocolate, and then you're going to watch something on TV that you've been wanting to watch and you've been waiting all week to watch it. So you turn your phone off or turn it on silent or do not disturb. And that is when that message will come, more than likely. Pinging, ringing, zinging will be silenced because you are focused on something else. That is just an example, guys, but it can definitely happen that way for many of you. It's happened for me that way before with other things that are going on in my life that I needed to hear back from someone, but I had my phone on silent because I was doing something else. But this is saying things are going to change because this person is going to surprise you in a big way. Now, this card comes with number 43. If anyone resonates with 43, that can be your age or their age, or the ages of either one of you when you met. It can be April 3rd. It can be March 4th. It can be the number 7. So it could be July, or it could be the 7th of any month as well. But the number 7 is a number for change indeed. The change is on its way, is what this reading is telling us. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Release. This card comes with number 27. Well, release. I really feel that this is partially about this transformation that's been happening for your person in regard to opening their heart. They're no longer going to try to control their emotions. They're no longer going to try to keep their emotions in check because they won't be able to, especially with all of the cup cards that are on the table for the reading today. The 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Cups. That's 40%. 40% of these cards that are on the table today. That's a pretty good number, actually, because that's all about love and romance and feelings that this person has for you. Opening their heart, no longer keeping it shut down or clogged or blocked off, but allowing this transformation that's happening within them to take them away, so that they can experience this love with you the way that it was intended to be between the two of you, the way that it's always been planned for it to be between the two of you in that divine plan that you share with each other. Now, this release card comes with number 27. That can be the 27th of a month. It can be your age or their age or the ages when you met. It can also be February 7th. It can be July 2nd. It can also be the number 9. So it could be September or the 9th of any month as well. But that number 9 is all about the completion of one cycle as we get ready for the next one. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Ooh, acceptance. This card comes with number 4. I do like this card so much. There are all of these doves that are flying through the air here. Your person wants peace between the two of you. They want tranquility in this connection moving forward. They won't be creating any more arguments out of nowhere or making mountains out of molehills with you anymore, because this person has learned so much and they've learned their lessons the way that it was designed for them to be learning them. We also have all of these beautiful little red shaped like heart petals going back and forth between these two hands, and that beautiful electricity, that is between you and this person, sparking you alive, sparking you into each other's existence when you first encountered one another. Was that first touch electrifying, guys? Feeling like you were on fire for each other in that moment of that first meeting, because that's when your souls recognized each other, obviously. Like, hey, I know you. We've been together before. I was wondering if I was going to find you in this lifetime, and yet here we are together again. And it is time for us to get rocking and rolling. We do have some difficult tasks ahead of us, but we are powerful enough beings to overcome them if we just have faith in ourselves, and faith in each other, and faith in this divine plan that is here between the two of us. Now, that wasn't you and your person talking to each other. That would be an example of your souls talking to each other in that fated first meeting space when that happened for the very first time, when you met one another, whether it was in person or through something online or on an app or however else the two of you met. Now, this acceptance card is about surrendering. Your person just surrendering to all of this love that is here between the two of you, wanting to be fearless, wanting to be strong and empowered. Your person is not going to be a coward anymore, actually. Oh, that was a bit of a poem. Wanting to be strong and empowered, doesn't want to be a coward anymore. Yes. Well, not quite in the rhythm of rhyme, but yet there we go. But so, yes, this person is accepting all of this. They weren't accepting it before. That's why they put the blindfold on. That's why they shoved their earplugs into their ears, because they didn't want to see. They didn't want to know. They couldn't understand. But they are gaining that understanding during this time that you are away from each other, which is exactly what they're supposed to be doing. That's what's allowing them to surrender and release, to surrender and accept this connection. Now, this acceptance card does come with number 4, which is the number for a super duper, super powered, rock solid foundation for this connection. Making sure that it has that staying power to go the distance. And you build that with each other, together as a team, working together by having faith in each other, by having respect for each other, by being loving and open and giving to each other. But love as well being the main cornerstone, and love is all over this reading. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? I know I have decisions to make and I need to act soon. Well, yes, and that is in this reading in 2 spaces, actually, with that Ace of Swords and this 2 of Swords. Yes, they need to make decisions and they need to act soon. This person does feel that they are kind of like bumping up against some sort of timeline here, and they are aware that they need to get moving. They are aware that time is of the essence as well. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. I don't care if the whole world is against us. Now, for some of you, perhaps many of you, the people in your life or the people in your person's life have perhaps not been very supportive of this connection that you share with each other. And that can be, for some of you, part of the reason why this person created this disconnect between you. The point with this is, if there are any naysayers in this person's life that are telling them to just move on, or they'd be better off without you, or you need to try and find someone else, this isn't the right relationship, or if they even have some toxic and dysfunctional friends, family members, exes, or perhaps even karmics thrown into the mix of all of this, that could also be trying to derail this connection for the two of you. Well, this person's going to put them in their place and tell them to just go away, because this person is not going to care anymore what anyone says, because they want this connection with you. This person doesn't want to go through life without you, is the bottom line with all of this, and you will see them standing in their fierce power moving forward. I want to get back together. Well, yes, and that is actually all over this reading in several places. The 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, your person wanting to reconcile and wanting to get back together. Only this time, this connection for the two of you is going to be in a very different space than it was before, because your person's going to respect you. Your person's going to listen to you. They're going to be a better communicator. They are going to open their heart and release all of the fear that has been holding them back, because they are going to be fearless as they start talking to you and coming out of the space that they have been in where there's been no contact for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to hear? The butterfly. We do love butterflies. Well, this is about evolving and growth. That is actually happening. Your person is evolving and growing, as are you. This is about the next phase. And yes, I did mention that earlier. That number 9 is about the end of one cycle as we get ready to begin the next one. And the next cycle is going to be with you and your person being in each other's lives. This also says releasing the past. That is what this person has been working on. We talked about that with the Hierophant and the Six of Cups. It is time for this person to get rid of things from their past that have been dragging them down and bogging them down in life, and definitely in this connection for the two of you. Perhaps as well, this person has had to do some healing of an inner child. Perhaps you as well, you guys watching the reading, have had to do that also. And that is tough work, and applause to all of you that have been working through that. And my heart goes out to all of you that have done that healing inner child work. And as well, for those of you who haven't, who might still want to address those things. It's hard healing that inner child. It is tough work, requires shadow work, but I feel that this person has been doing that if that is something that is necessary for them. This is about things changing in this connection for you and this person, this butterfly card. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Shock. A bolt of lightning. Where was that lightning? Oh, you know what? There's lightning on this globe thing here in this unexpected card, and there's lightning in this acceptance card. And that may not be lightning, that just may be electricity. Maybe that's electricity as well and not lightning. Well, I guess, what am I rambling about? Aren't lightning and electricity the same thing? I think so. Yes, that was one of those momentary lapses, guys. Sorry. I was out of logical brain and I just sort of like went down that path that I sometimes can go down. But yes, I feel that there's sudden change coming. That is what that unexpected card is. Shocking news. Well, receiving communication could be shocking news. Your person asking you on a date could be shocking news. Surprise and epiphany. Well, epiphanies have been happening for this person. That is what that Ace of Swords is about. But this also says transformation. You have each been transforming during this time that you have been away from each other, because that is part of this contract, this soul blueprint that you share with each other that comes with the Justice card. So yes, you may be surprised by this person reaching out and communicating with you that it's time to get moving and grooving, to start reconciling with each other. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and life partner. Well, that Six of Cups is definitely about soulmates. It's about twin flames as well. So just take it as it resonates. Justice card as well, about the soul contract that you share with each other. Yes, it is a divine counterpart connection, but also with strength. It confirms there is this deep soul connection between the two of you, and that you do belong together in this partnership and in this union, especially with the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, because for you and your person to come together, it's not going to be just for another little time together, or to have a quick fix-it, or a quick fix-it, a quick fix, there we go, a quick fix, or to just have a burst or experience a burst of your energy. For this person to return, they're coming back for keeps. They will be coming back for good, because this person wants this partnership with you that comes with the Hierophant. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Love. This beautiful, I'm not really sure what that is. That thing, kind of like, it looks like a big string, a big garland of red flower petals, actually, is what it looks like to me. But unconditional love. That is the Queen of Cups, actually, this unconditional love that you have always shown this person. It's time for them to be showing you how they can love you unconditionally as well. Self-love and wholeness. Well, yes, that is why this inner work and releasing the past and healing the inner child and evolving in growth is so important to get to that place of self-love, to get to that place of wholeness. And if you think about it, if someone doesn't love themselves for whatever reason, that is something that they have carried with them for a very long time. And usually that is something that begins, sadly, in childhood. But your person is working through whatever issues to release the past, to gain clarity and understanding, to gain self-acceptance, to learn how to love themselves. This also says affection and attraction, and of course you are both so attracted to each other. But it's time for mutual affection as well. It's time for loving, it's time for giving, it's time for sharing, it's time for bonding. It's time for uniting with each other is what this is saying. And you will see as this person comes back to you, they're going to be open. They're going to be vulnerable. They're going to show up and surprise you with the changes that they have made within. And you are going to see moving forward from this person that they're not going to hold back anymore, because they are going to make sure that you know where they stand concerning you and this connection, because this person loves you and they want this opportunity to explore this partnership with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.